Welcome back to Car Wow 787, where we break down the biggest, baddest machines on the road, under the hood, and across the industries that keep the world moving. If you're into high-horsepower diesel engines, legendary trucks, and real talk about performance, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into what today's all about. The powerhouse showdown between a 2026 Kenworth semi-truck and the updated Caterpillar C18 diesel engine. Now, Kenworth has been a long-standing icon in the trucking industry, known for their premium build quality, aerodynamic advances, and the fact that they just know how to build a driver's truck. Kenworth semi-trucks, especially in the heavy-duty Class 8 category, are among the top picks for serious haulers. Whether we're talking about the W990 with its long-nose classic looks, or the aerodynamic T680 Next Gen that's dominating the fleet scene, these machines come packed with smart tech, comfort, and capability. But even the best truck in the world is only as strong as what's under the hood. That's where things get really interesting. For 2026, we're looking at a matchup where the Kenworth is powered by none other than the legendary Caterpillar C18 diesel engine. Yes, CAT is back in a big way when it comes to engines, and the 2026 version of the C18 is not just a throwback, it's an evolved beast. Originally known for powering everything from industrial equipment to high-performance custom trucks, the C18 has made a name for itself thanks to its insane torque, rugged durability, and unapologetic thirst for work. So what happens when one of the most respected trucks on the road teams up with one of the most formidable engines in diesel history? Let's break it down. First, let's talk power. The CAT C18 in its 2026 configuration is tuned for the modern road while keeping that raw, heavy-duty spirit alive. We're talking about a 6-cylinder inline engine with a displacement of 18.1 liters. Depending on how it's spec'd, the C18 can push out up to 800 horsepower with a mind-blowing 3,000 pound-feet of torque. Yes, you heard that right. That's the kind of torque that doesn't just pull loads, it yanks them out of their comfort zones. Whether it's logging, mining, or extreme heavy-haul applications, the C18 doesn't blink. Now compare that to more conventional engines typically used in Kenworth's T680 or W990, like the PACCAR MX-13 or Cummins X15. Those are incredible engines in their own right, with horsepower in the 400 to 565 range and torque topping out around 2,050 pound-feet. But the C18 plays in a different league. It's built for brutal, demanding environments, and when dropped into a truck like the Kenworth W990, it turns that rig into a road-dominating monster. Of course, this kind of power doesn't come without trade-offs. Fuel economy is always a factor, and while modern emission systems and tuning have improved the efficiency of the C18 over earlier versions, it's not built with MPG as the first priority. It's about torque delivery, pulling uphill without slowing, and staying reliable under crushing pressure. So, if you're the kind of driver who's counting every gallon at the pump, you might lean more toward PACCAR or Cummins. But if your job demands the absolute most out of every pull, every time, the C18 is one of the few engines that can stand toe-to-toe with your needs. Let's jump over to the technology and compatibility side. Kenworth has made huge strides in integrating digital systems and telematics, and the 2026 lineup continues that trend. Digital dashboards, real-time diagnostics, advanced driver assistance systems. Kenworth trucks are now mobile command centers. The good news is that the 2026 CAT C18 is built to play nice with modern systems. CAT has ensured this version comes CAN-compatible, integrates with ECU systems, and supports modern aftertreatment configurations. That means you're not sacrificing tech to get muscle. You can still monitor everything from turbo boost to DPF status in real time, right from the dash. But what about maintenance and reliability? Kenworth trucks are known for their build quality, and the C18 is no stranger to durability. With routine maintenance, C18 engines have been known to push past 1,000,000 miles without major overhauls. CAT engines have a reputation for being overbuilt and understressed. Their parts are heavy-duty, their bearings oversized, and the whole design is meant for long, punishing service lives. In a Kenworth frame, that means fewer breakdowns, fewer surprises, and more time doing what the truck was built to do: work. Still, it's not all roses. The weight of the C18 is no joke. Dry weight on this engine is over 3,000 pounds. That's heavier than a standard semi-truck engine by a good margin. So you'll need to consider axle weights, balance, and possibly reinforced mounting points. It's not a simple plug-and-play unless you're ordering a truck purpose-built around the C18, and even then, expect modifications. Also worth noting, the sound. If you're the kind of driver who lives for that low-end growl and throaty turbo spool, the C18 delivers in spades. It doesn't sound like a typical highway engine. It sounds like a diesel freight train with an attitude. There's something special about the way it vibrates through the cab, especially in a Kenworth sleeper. You're not just driving, you're piloting a diesel war machine. Now let's talk driving experience. Kenworth interiors are among the best in the industry. Quiet, well-insulated, and driver-centric. When you pair that with the brute force of the C18, you get a rare combo of comfort and command. Whether you're running coast to coast or grinding it out in tough mountain terrain, the C18 keeps the power coming, and Kenworth keeps you comfortable mile after mile. From a cost perspective, this setup is not going to be your most affordable option. Both Kenworth and Caterpillar come with premium price tags, and when you combine them, you're looking at a six-figure investment. Easy. But for many, the long-term durability and performance make it worth every penny. You're not just buying a truck, you're buying a tool that can survive the hardest jobs on Earth. So, where does this all land? If you're a fleet manager looking for balance between fuel economy, tech, and reliability, you might still stick with the PACCAR or Cummins-powered Kenworths. But if you're in the world of heavy haul, extreme loads, or you just want the biggest, baddest thing on the road, a Kenworth powered by the 2026 Caterpillar C18 is about as serious as it gets. And for those of you considering building your own custom rig, the C18 is the ultimate flex. It tells everyone on the road, this isn't just another truck. This is the top of the food chain. Paired with the long hood of a W990 or even something more custom, you've got a truck that looks good, sounds better, and hauls like nothing else. That wraps it up for today's deep dive into the Kenworth Semi and the 2026 CAT C18 diesel engine. Two legends that, when paired together, make for an unstoppable force in the world of trucking. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a comment below and let us know what other engine or truck comparisons you want to see next. We've got more heavy hitters coming your way, so buckle up and stay tuned. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, keep it diesel, and we'll see you on the next ride.